High-tech gurus, low-tech parents. Nick Bilton wrote a fascinating article in the New York Times titled, "Steve Jobs was a low-tech parent." Most of us imagine that Steve Jobs' house was a techie paradise. But Jobs told Nick Bilton that this idea was not even close to reality. When asked if his kids love the iPad, Steve Jobs says, "They haven't used it yet. We limit how much technology our kids use at home." Bilton was perplexed by this parenting style. After all, most parents let their kids use technology all the time. However, Bilton found Steve Jobs was not alone and that a number of technology gurus strictly limit their kids' use of technology. He found that Chris Anderson, the former editor of Wired, instituted time limits and parental controls on every device in his home. He said, "My kids accuse me and my wife of being fascists and overly concerned about technology. And they say that none of their friends have the same rules. That's because we have seen the dangers of technology firsthand. I've seen it in myself. I don't want to see that happen to my kids." The New York Times article went on to say that the dangers include exposure to harmful content like pornography, bullying, or even becoming addicted to their devices, just like their parents. Bilton found another CEO of a tech-focused communications agency who said her youngest son, who is 5, is never allowed to use gadgets during the week, and her older children, 10 and 13, are allowed only 30 minutes a day on school nights. The founder of Blogger and Twitter said that instead of iPads, his young boys have hundreds of physical books that they can pick up and read anytime. The founder of a tech media relations and analytics company told Bilton that we have a strict no screen time during the week rule for our kids, but you have to make allowances as they get older and need a computer for school. Unless you are one of the many top executives from Google, eBay, Apple, Yahoo, and Hewlett-Packard in Silicon Valley that send their kids to the low-tech Waldorfian school, where not a computer can be found. In fact, the school even frowns on kids using computers at home. Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, did not allow his kids owning cell phones until they were 14, even though they argued all their friends had them. This was not unique. Nick Bilton found that many tech parents did not allow their teens to call and text until they were 14, and they didn't get a data plan until age 16. To sum this up, here are 7 takeaways for parents from the high-tech gurus. Rule number 1 is that there are no screens in the bedroom, period, ever. 2, put time limits and parental controls on every device. 3, no screen time during the week with allowances for homework. 4, on school nights, no gadgets for the youngest kids and only 30 minutes for older kids. 5, no cell phone until kids are 14 and no data plan until 16. 6, read real books, not digital books. 7, have no tech dinners with your family. Be a low-tech parent like the high-tech gurus.